Yes guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today's video I'm back again with another Premier League prediction. It's game week 28. I can't believe 28 game weeks already. 10 game weeks to go. The season is coming to an end soon, but plenty more fixtures still. Like, we've got so many more games to get into, and yeah, but let's be real, getting into the final bit, like the final end where it all starts to happen. Who will be champions? Well, we know who's going to be champions. Who's going to get top four? Well, it's all open, and yeah, relegation as well. But yeah, big game week this week because Chelsea travel to Ellen Road to take on a Leeds side who are out of form. Obviously the North London derby is a massive one. Fulham Man City affects both ends of the table, and plenty more. So yeah, let's get into it. So as always, I've got my dad's and myself's predictions, and yeah, the first game comes at St James's Park, where it's a Newcastle United side fighting for their lives, taking on the Aston Villa side who yeah, they're going to finish mid-table, and that's a good season for Villa, to be fair. Especially without having Jack Grealish for the last couple. It has played an impact in their decline in form. But yeah, nevertheless, they've had such a good season. Credit to Dean Smith as always. And yeah, Newcastle on the other hand, loads of injuries. They're in trouble. Not the worst point against West Brom, because it keeps West Brom quite far back, and I think West Brom are already down. But yeah, Newcastle need to start winning games. If they do, they pick up a 3 or 4 wins, they will be fine. 2 or 3 might be enough, to be fair, as well. But yeah, for this one, I'm going to go with Villa win. I just think, yeah, we know Villa's class. They're unlucky not to beat Wolves, but they could have easily lost to Wolves last week in the 0-0. I can't believe that game was 0-0, but yeah, incredible game, to be fair. But for this one, I'm going to edge towards Villa, and I'm going to go with a 2-1 to Aston Villa. My dad's gone 1-0 to Villa, so yeah, he's in for a low scoring affair there. But yeah, I think Villa have enough, but Newcastle needing the points. Will they perform? They could easily perform and pick up all 3, but no, I'm gonna go Villa just. So yeah, let's move on. Okay, so the next game comes at Ellen Road, where it's Leeds United taking on Chelsea, my team, and yeah, let's just talk about Thomas Tuchel. I say it every week. We're just winning games. That's all it's about. We're just picking up the points, and we ain't messing around, are we? What a performance against Everton. Like, we made Everton look crap. Everton are 5th, I believe, or 6th. And yeah, we made them look like a really poor pub team. Like, I'm not even joking. They didn't have hardly anything. And yeah, it was comfortable night's work, really, all in all. And hopefully we'll have the same at Leeds, but let's be real, we know the way Marcelo Bielsa likes to play his teams and the energy they bring. They've just had a few poor results late, and yeah, set them back a bit, but they're going to finish 11th probably, 10th, something like that. But yeah, for us, we're pushing, we want that top 4, but hopefully we'll be looking up and towards that 2nd, 3rd. But yeah, it's another game that if we win, we can put the pressure on, and yeah, especially with the big games coming up, including Atletico Madrid, so on Wednesday. But yeah, I'm going to go with a 2-0 Chelsea. I can't fault the defence right now. It's on fire. The team's working well. And yeah, we're starting to have a lot more chances and scoring more goals. So yeah, hopefully more of the same. Come Saturday afternoon, we'll have the 3 points. But yeah, my dad's gone 2-0 as well. So 2-0 all round. Yeah, let's just hope we can get it done and move on to the big one on Wednesday against Atletico. Let's move on. Okay, so the next game comes at Selhurst Park, where it's Crystal Palace taking on West Brom's side, who are pretty much relegated for me. And yeah, Palace is safe for me, so pretty meaningless game. But yeah, Big Sam, he's done all right. Not well, has he? I don't know, to be honest. A few good results, but they've not. I just don't think they have the squad, to be honest with you, and that's been yeah, Big Sam's problem, because like they just, you know, the way he likes to play, but the only one that can really take credit out of that defence is the goalkeeper, Sam Johnson. I think he'll get a move to a Premier League club, not sure who, but yeah, I feel like he's too good for the Championship, to be honest with you. But yeah, in terms of Crystal Palace, they've got Will Zaha back, which is a big plus, but yeah, they're going to be safe. And yeah, Roy's done his job again. Whether he'll stay on again next year, we'll find out, won't we? But yeah, I'm going to go 1-0 to Crystal Palace. My dad's gone 1-1, so he's got a point apiece. But yeah, if West Brom have any real ambition of staying in the league, they have to win this game. Simple as that. Like, you feel like you said it every week, but yeah, this is a must-win game against the Palace side, who haven't looked great recently, but just grind out results. And yeah, that's how they do it around here. But yeah, let's move on. Okay, so the next game comes at Goodison Park, where it's Everton taking on Burnley. And yeah, Everton, they, like I said, Chelsea just outplayed them. I think like Carlo and their squad put their hands up and said they were beaten by the better team on the day, and that's football for you. It can happen, but yeah, Everton, if they've got real ambition of getting top four, they've got to win against Burnley. Burnley were right against Arsenal. They got lucky to get a point towards the end, like they were hanging on. But yeah, when Arsenal gifted it to them, like that's Burnley's forte, just taking their chances when they get them, to be honest. And yeah, but I think Everton will win this one. They have had problems against the so-called weaker teams, but yeah, they got a good win against Southampton, didn't they? 1-0, and a good win against West Brom 1-0. So Carlo's going to be looking for 3 points, and if they do get it and results go their way, they're right back in contention. I do think they'll get it. I'm going to go over 2-0 to Everton. They've been good defensively as well, apart from obviously the game the other night. And yeah, my dad's gone 2-2 as well, so 2-2s all around. Let's move on. 2-0s all around. Okay, so the last game on the Saturday comes at Craven Cottage, where it's Fulham fighting for their lives and playing good football, taking on Man City, who are inevitable title winners yet again, taking their crown back from Liverpool. And yeah, Fulham, fair play to them. Like, I really like Scott Parker. What a win at Anfield last week. Credit. Like, I know Liverpool have been absolutely abysmal, but Fulham set up so well and thoroughly deserve 3 points on the day. And yeah, they'll be looking for more of the same. Whether they will, I don't think they will. I think Man City will be too strong for them. Guardiola with an emphatic 5-2 win against Southampton in the week to make up for the Derby defeat, which no one saw coming, ending their unbeaten 22-game streak. And yeah, I just think Man City would be too strong again, like they were against Southampton. And yeah, I'll go 2-0 Man City banker. But you know what, Fulham, you never know, do you, after last week? And they have proper character and fight, and they deserve to stay up. Let's be real. But yeah, whether they will, we'll find out, won't we? But my dad's gone 3-1 to Man City banker. So yeah, we're both backing Man City to win. I hope Man City keep clean sheet for my fantasy team. But let's move on to the Sunday games, and there's some big ones. Okay, so the first game on the Sunday comes at the St Mary's Stadium, where it's Southampton taking on Brighton, who are desperate for the points. I can't believe they're in this position. Like, I feel like we say that every week. Like, 1-0 up against Leicester, they should have held on, to be honest. If they played anything like they did in the first half, they would have got all 3 points. But yeah, they didn't, so they missed out there, to be honest with you. But yeah, I do think they'll get something against the Southampton side, who got 3 points against Sheffield United. And yeah, obviously going to the Etihad, they tried to match him, which is never good to play like that. But fair play for giving it a go. But yeah, I think both teams will get a point in. I'm going to go 1-1 draw. My dad's actually gone for a Southampton win, so more trouble for Brighton, especially if the other teams pick up points around them. Puts them right in it. Well, they are in it, but you know what I mean, like more in it. But yeah, I think Brighton will get a point here. They could, if anyone's going to win it, I think Brighton will win it just because they need it more. Like, Southampton are safe, in my opinion. They're not going to get relegated. And yeah, but Brighton desperate for the points, so that'll be an interesting one. Let's move on. Okay, so the next game comes at the King Power Stadium, where it is Leicester City taking on Sheffield United, who have just sacked or parted ways with Chris Wilder, which is, I think, is really bad. Like, look at Norwich. They kept Daniel Farke and they're going to get promoted again. I think Sheffield United could have the same, but yeah, it's weird. It seems to happen a lot where the managers like leave or get sacked or whatever happens in the club. And yeah, they decline. But yeah, Chris Wilder, fair play to him. Like, he's one of the best managers the Premier League's probably seen for a while in terms of what they did, like coming like 9th, was it, or 10th with that squad. And yeah, incredible achievement, especially as everyone tipped them to be 20th. And not even that, just taking them from League One all the way to the Premier League is a massive achievement. Same as Eddie Howe, to be fair. Credit to both of them, but they're both out of work as it stands. Haven't had official confirmation, but the rumours are going around that he has bit or left or whatever, I don't know. So we'll see what happens with that one. But yeah, on to this game. It's a massive game for Leicester if they want to get top 4. It's a game where they have to just pick up 3 points, and it doesn't matter how, they just have to. They got a good win at Brighton last week after an awful first half. They managed to turn it round. But yeah, big 3 points for Leicester. But Sheffield United, as we all well know, Chris Wilder admitted it, they're relegated. Simple as that. But yeah, for this one, I'm going to go with a 2-0 to Leicester. My dad's gone the same. Even without Harvey Barnes and James Maddison, I think Leicester will have enough to get the 3 points against the Sheffield United team, like I said, relegated. So yeah, but you never know. Sheffield United have a lot of character in that side and will put up a fight, but I think Leicester will be too strong, and that'll be a big 3 points for Brendan Rodgers' men. Let's move on. Okay, so the big one of the game week comes at the Emirates Stadium, where it's Arsenal taking on Spurs. Both teams got really positive results in Europe yesterday. Arsenal winning 3-1 in Greece, and Tottenham winning 2-0 against Dinamo Zagreb at home. So yeah, both put in good positions. Yeah, it'd be an interesting game, this one. I feel like there'd be goals in it, but I don't know if I can pick a winner. I just think they're both similar for me right now. And if it'd be whoever team like has that one key player that stands out, if you know what I mean. Like if Aubameyang turns up, Arsenal could easily win it. But if like Harry Kane or Son like perform like we know they can, even Gareth Bale like at the moment, like Spurs could easily pick up 3 points. But yeah, I'm going to play it safe with a 1-1 draw. My dad's gone 2-2, so a draw would suit us. Obviously, from a Chelsea point of view, I'd rather Arsenal win, because I don't think they're anywhere near top 4, and keep Spurs behind, who are creeping up. But if Spurs win that game, that's a statement from Jose Mourinho's men. They could easily do it, but yeah, I'm going to play it safe. 1-1 draw. Looking forward to that one. That'll be an interesting game to watch. Let's move on. Okay, so the last game on the Sunday, one game on the Monday, but yeah, the penultimate game of the game week comes at Old Trafford, where it's Man United taking on West Ham side. And yeah, Man United conceded a last-minute equaliser against AC Milan. Gives them a lot of work to do next week in the San Siro. Whether they can, I'm pretty sure they can do it. But yeah, they have a lot of injuries in that squad right now, and down to the bare bones, especially in the attacking sense. Yeah, West Ham, well, they've been brilliant this season, haven't they? Like, they're still in that contention for top 4. Another convincing, well, not convincing, but a really good win against Leeds United last time out. But yeah, I don't know. You'd normally back Man United, but the way West Ham have been playing, you can't look past West Ham right now. I think I'm going to go shock of the week here, 2-1 West Ham. And if West Ham pull that one off, Jesus Christ, like, what a statement that would be. Like, they've had such a good season, but that'd probably be their best win of the season. Maybe up there with Spurs, obviously, from West Ham fan point of view. But yeah, that'd be an unreal result. My dad's gone 2-1 Man United, so he's played it safe. But yeah, I do think with all the injuries that Man United have, they could run into a bit of trouble, and West Ham might make it easy for them. Let's not get that wrong. But yeah, I'm going West Ham. Let's see what happens. Be an interesting one. Let's move on. Okay, so the last game comes at Molineux. Thank God for Liverpool fans. It is Wolves taking on Liverpool, and Liverpool do not want to be playing at Anfield right now. 6 straight defeats. Good win in the week against RB Leipzig, even though RB Leipzig were really disappointing in my opinion. They didn't really offer much, and yeah, Liverpool done enough and deservedly got through. So yeah, last 8 beckons for Liverpool. But on this game, Wolves are a funny team. You can't really call them. 1 minute they play really good football. Next minute they look really, really poor. So it's been an interesting game, this one. Wolves actually have a really good record against Liverpool by memory. Like, I think they beat them in the FA Cup. They beat them in the league a couple of times. But yeah, I'm going to go for draw on this one. I think Liverpool will struggle, but they are away from home. So if I was to pick a team, it would be Liverpool. But I'm going 1-1. My dad has picked a team and he is going for a 2-1 to Liverpool. So yeah, he's backing Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp's men to bounce back in the league after a really good win in the Champions League. So yeah, let's see what happens on that one. But yeah, that's been Premier League predictions. So as always, thank you for watching this week's Premier League predictions. Some massive games, including the North London derby. And yeah, don't forget, match reaction will be out for Chelsea versus Leeds. It's going to be an interesting one. That'll be out Saturday afternoon sometime, about an hour or two after the full-time result. And yeah, I just hope we perform. Like I always say, don't let me down. But yeah, if we win, we could put the pressure right on the other teams who play later on in the game week. But yeah, enjoy your weekend. Make sure you stay safe. Have a beer while you're watching the football if you're allowed. And yeah, I'll see you for match reaction for Leeds. Come on, you Blues. Don't let us down.